Well, we will continue with our clothes. We will take a look with flat material so we can see how it is doing. And now we can see we have a really good idea of what are the clothes direction. We have many dark cavities, and this will be a great help for finishing our material. What we are going to do in this case is that we will finish to add some dark zones, some occlusions, but in this case not only with the strokes, but we will use a kind of mask. This mask by cavity with a blur of 4, let's make the test, will give us more cavities. As you can see here we already got some extra dark zones that we can use. We invert it. Let's go to give it a quickly smooth, but we can start seeing a problem. If we apply a fill object, leave it with a 100 intensity, we can see that all the piece get darkened. As it had so many dark stains and I give it a smooth, these dark areas become much bigger. Let's try with another blur value, maybe a 70 or something like that. And now we can see we have lesser shadows than before. Now we simply smooth, invert, and here we can see clearly which zones are the ones that are going to be darker. Maybe some will get some damages, but it's something we can fix with some strokes. Let's hide the mask, and we will use fill object. Again. With this we get some extra occlusions. And now it is simply to grab a brush and start fixing those areas. Probably there will be some areas that will look weird, and these ones are the ones that we have to fix with more strength. Flat color again, to see how is it doing. These are the zones I have told you. We have to fix it because they are a little nibbled. A little less of intensity, and we start to polish. We recommend to polish with the flat material because it's easier to detect this kind of errors. We have enough dark folds, and what remains is to start giving some lighter tones, some lights. For this case, we have to be very careful when making the strokes. We can make very strong strokes because this is not a kind of cloth that will generate very intense brightness. Here between the fingers. Well, let's check we are not losing too much shadows. I think this way is good. And we continue with the light tone. The idea as such is to paint the higher zones of the folds. We already do the dark cavities, now we left to make the light parts. That will be the higher parts of each fold. Down here, okay, I think this is more than enough for the bandages. The truth is that it is a very opaque kind of cloth, so we are not going to make so bright lights or such intense shadows. The idea is that exactly with these steps we have seen that are really simple, you will finish the other two clothes that are in both arms, the arm and the hand, and see you in the next video.